Should you work for free in film? Part 4. So I'm going to talk about a couple of scenarios where it's really not worth working for free. Okay, so number one, you're going to need an IMDb Pro account. So that's $15 a month. Just go sign up. It's totally worth it. So what IMDb Pro is going to allow you to do is it's going to allow you to look up the movie, look up producers, look up different people in the production, and see what size movie it's going to be. First of all, as a disclaimer, not every movie, not every multi-million-dollar movie is going to be listed on IMDb Pro. In fact, the ones we do, I try to keep it off of IMDb for as long as I can. But a lot of movies end up on there anyway. But even if the movie's not listed, you want to look up the producer or look up the director that you are thinking of contacting. And if you don't already have their contact information, it might be on there. You know, you might see an email address or phone number, or there might be their production company with a phone number, and you can just call their production company. I mean, that's how I got in touch with people back then, and this is how I get in touch with people today, is I just look up the phone numbers. So how do you know if it's not worth working for free? Well, if the producer doesn't have multiple produced credits on either movies you recognize or TV series that you recognize, or they don't have movies, even if you haven't heard of the movie should have actors in it that you recognize. So maybe not Will Smith or Brad Pitt, but it might have Gary Oldman, it might have Bruce Willis, maybe it has like a big TV star. But it shouldn't have nobody. If there's nobody in the movie, if they don't have the credit of producer or executive producer, or maybe unit production manager or line producer on movies with recognizable cast, then the movie that they're quote unquote bringing into town is probably not going to be able to hire you and pay you, right? Because cast is a necessary component of financing a movie, right? So that's a big tell. Also, just avoid people that have no IMDb page or really, really short IMDb page with 1 or 2 credits. Whatever excuse they give you, it's really, really hard not to just start collecting credits on IMDb at a certain point in your career. If you show up on day one and they're not doing normal prep things, if they're not location scouting and opening bank accounts and interviewing department heads and looking to book flights to get people down, if they don't have a calendar up and they're trying to figure out exactly what their schedule is, those are all tells that it's probably not a movie that's actually going to happen. So get out of there as fast as you can. Stick around for part 5 and I'll have some more warnings.